Hello everyone, this is FinnHale, and some people ask me for a drunk commentary. I don't know why, but they did. And at the same time, this commentary is drunk commentary, and at the same time it's freestyle commentary, so I do not have any script or note list with me. I usually have this note list with me, so I remember everything I want to talk to you guys about, but not this time, because I thought that if I was a little drunk, then I would definitely find some stuff to talk about, as normal drunk people do. So this gameplay is domination on Dome. I'm using MP7, so it's not really that special. I prefer use some different guns every now and then, just to get some variety and keep the fun in the game, but not this time. I just decided to go with MP7. I don't know why. It's an old game, I don't quite remember what I was thinking, but just having fun, I guess. Playing with I don't know if this was full party, but it was a party nonetheless, so really good match. I remember getting a pretty high score, because in this match I wasn't really concerned about any strategies or any. I also wasn't even planning on releasing this video on YouTube, but this made for a great example for my drunk commentary, and I got plenty of kills in this match, but I didn't really go for any strategy or like that stuff. I just ran and shot people, and that's how you get most of your kills. But I cannot guarantee that you are not going to die at the same time if you're just gonna run around, well, like just completely out of control. That usually has its consequences, but I don't really care about them right now. And this commentary isn't really like I'm not wasted or anything. Like, I'm not that drunk. I've drank a couple of beers, so my mindset is kind of funny, so to speak. But it's not that wild, and I'm not like wasted or anything. But just a little bit, so that some of my weakest brain cells have diseased, and my strongest brain cells have been granted the full use of my brains, so to speak. So what can I say? I'm using MP7. Some people might think that it's overpowered and everything, but I don't really see that, because overpowered weapons, I've never been really complaining about weapons being overpowered, because I just don't see it. I can't really tell which weapon is overpowered. I only hear about overpowered weapons on YouTube, but I just don't experience it myself in Call of Duty game. I hear YouTube people complaining about FMG9 Akimbos, MP7, ACR, everything they can come up with, and they go on and complain to Activision about it, or Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer Studio, whatever you want, and complain that certain weapons should be nerfed. And when that weapon gets nerfed, another weapon will stand out and take its place as the number one weapon, which will be overpowered. And so if you ask me, it's kind of ridiculous anyway, because I don't see any weapon problematic in MW3, and I've never seen since the launch date. I know FMG9 Akimbos, they were kind of annoying, because it didn't really need a skill to use those weapons. It was more like it was really easy to get kills, which the range was pretty decent, and the rate of fire was insane and the damage wasn't that bad either, so I guess they were kinda annoying, but the weakness of FMG9 Akimbos have always been the clip size. You run out of bullets really quickly. So if you ask me, the FMG9 Akimbos or any other weapon on MW3 isn't really problematic. It's all about the tactic. It's about the person who holds the gun and not about the gun. It's not like if I have G36C or some else weapon that isn't really that popular among COD players. G36C or M4A1 or P90 something, MP5. If I'm using those weapons, it's not like I can't take on some guy who's using FMG9 Akimbos. You just have to use your head. It's not like a, you know, if someone does arrive with FMG9 Akimbos, it's not problematic. You just need to avoid close contact. That's what you need to do. It's not overpowered. Maybe it's a little bit annoying if he gets a kill over you, because it's most likely it's a fluke, but you know, still. There's no such thing as overpowered weapons. Just weapons that are annoying, but they aren't something that can't be taken care of with using your brains. So that's pretty much what I think about overpowered weapons. And yeah. Other thing that I've been thinking of recently is that I've seen from my past gameplay videos and my recent gameplay videos that I have improved quite a bit. It's easier for me to get those high point streaks. It's easier for me to get these YouTube quality gameplays for you guys. And it's only because I have played Call of Duty a lot. Some people go for tips and tricks videos on YouTube or some sort of help tutorial videos on how to improve in less than one day as a COD player, how to get MOABs and stuff. But there isn't any way to do that inside one day. You just gotta keep playing the game. That's what I've always been saying. You have to keep playing the game. You will eventually learn to be a better player. Every time you die, you will improve. That's just something I've always said. So if you, I used to be one of the guys searching for tips and tricks and all the tutorials in the internet, trying to be better go-to player, so I could post better gameplay for my channel. But all that time, all I really had to do was just to play the game and enjoy the heck out of it, not really mind about my KD ratio or anything. I actually picked up PM9 from the ground. This is really underrated weapon in, well, actually it's like really disliked weapon in NW3, but I'm not like surprised. I don't blame anyone, because it has quite a bit of recoil. It really isn't that good compared to MP7 and PP90, so yeah. So it's been pretty high action gameplay thus far. I didn't hold back at all. I just went for those kills. Didn't mind about my deaths, and that's the way I like to play this game. It's not like I don't worry about my KD. I do not rage quit pretty much ever. Only if I sometimes I do rage quit if I'm in a really bad mood, which isn't often because I'm a pretty calm guy. So that's when I might have a slight chance of rage quitting, if I'm in a really bad mood, or if I'm in this game that has tremendous lag, just unbearable or horrible lag that I'm not able to take over the match by any means. and every action of mine will be in a 2-second delay. That's a match that I might rage quit from if I would rage quit or something, but other than that I don't, because I'm not concerned about my KD. I always go for the win. I don't know, that's just how it is. I always want to go for the objective and for the victory. Not too much about KD. If I get a really good KD gameplay, it doesn't really matter, because if I don't win that match is no useful. Like, really, all the KD is wasted. All the time I spent killing people could have used to make some objective maneuvers to win the game. So I haven't really been concerned about my KD for a while now. Yeah, some people actually switch lobbies every single game. I know a couple of guys who do that in order to find bad players. Every single game, after every single game, they switch to another lobby in order to find new players or just bad players overall, to get better gameplays for YouTube. And I don't do that. I think that's just ridiculous. I like to play against good players, because that's when I improve, not when I'm hammering on noobs or something. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please comment, rate and subscribe. I'm FinnHale and I'm out.